Before this live stream begins, I would like to tell you that no dramas, no fighting, and no making fights of it. And so, yes, that's right. Because even so, I know how many dramas right here. So that's it. So only 6 people only, and don't interrupt me, okay? So that's it. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Hello, everyone. This is, Hey, Petey and Andes. Yes. Today we're going to talk about, well, some of these weirdest engines and gigantic engines. You guessed it. It's the Iron Dukes. Yes. Let's invite Calm. Hello. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Petey.
Yeah. We're talking about the greatest engines that are this one.
The Iron Dukes.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, those are broad gauge engines.
Yes, it is.
Dang, she huge.
Yes, it is. And, and
When broad gauge engines like this were first built in 1847, they were the largest, strongest, and fastest.
Dang, she huge.
yes, it is.
The Iron Duke class pulled the express trains on the Great Western Railway for the next 40 years at an average speed of over 50 miles an hour and a maximum of about 80, getting from London to Bristol on a good day in 2.5 hours. No other railway in the world could boast a mainline schedule like it.
Oh, yeah. A couple days ago, I went to the Glasgow Museum of Transport.
But the Victorian era is not
Yes.
really the golden age in which the GWR...
And I have some pictures of it. I have loads of pictures. One of them's currently on my profile, which is something called the South African Railways 15F.
Really?
She's huge.
Oh my gosh. But it's a narrow gauge, well, Cape gauge, I think.
It's not narrow gauge. It's 3.5 feet, which is about that big.
3.5.
And I also saw the Caledonian Single.
Ah, really, eh?
And I also saw the Highland Railway Jones Goods, Glen Douglas, if you've ever heard of that one, and the small Glasgow and Southwestern 5 class, which is just
yes.
he's very small.
Interesting.
And I would like to show some pictures if I can.
Okay. Yes. While we have to wait when you're ready, let's
Got
talk
'em.
about questions.
Got them.
Right.
Got them. Instantly got them. Right. Let me show them.
Ready.
So what we got? This is just a traction engine.
Oh, it's like Trevor.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Car.
Oh yes.
And
boom. They're nearly a century old, I think.
Yeah.
But these 15Fs are almost century old because they are museum pieces.
They were built in the 30s.
Yes.
30s and 40s. This is one of the 15Fs that is preserved. This is 3007. This is the one that's on display in the museum. And
it was being repatriated from South Africa.
Yeah. Took a long time for that thing to be exported over. She's
Yes.
huge. And cab.
Wow, nice looking cab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Glenn Douglas.
Ah, Glenn Douglas.
Yeah. Number 256. Built at
Yes, but
Cowles
we're gonna-
Works in 1913.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about these engines later.
Nice. And the main attraction.
Ah, yes. Yes, your favorite railway, the Caledonian Railway.
Oh yeah, Jones Goods.
Yeah, Highland, that's Jones Goods, yes, number 103.
Cab. Yes, the cab
Um,
of it. And
but
what
what's
else
this?
we got?
Oh, wow,
You know that?
number 9. That's number 9.
Nah. You want to know why it's never gonna run again? Look in the
Yeah.
back. Look in the background.
Oh, yes, so at the
So-
back. 2 inches
Yeah,
at
it's
the
all the way
back
up there. Small. Oh yeah, and what's even better is that there was a model of me.
Oh, yes, we talked about these engines earlier this stream.
Yeah.
We'll talk about these engines on the live stream. Anyway, let's go back to the story about these engines. When the 1840s, after Great Western Railway was built, Eisenbach Kingdom Brunel built their own broad gauge lines. Even the standard gauge was solving doing this. So, the new chief mechanical engineer at the time of the Great Western, also brand new, Daniel Good, had decided to make these after the 222 much larger than the firefight class that we're going to talk about later, because these iron, and then they rebuilt it as a 422s. The result, the Iron Dukes was born. All of them was in 1846. So you can see that. So you can see that. As it's a prototype, as a larger buffers, but they have a handrails up there, upright, but it has a spring box door, but not changing, but square looking. It was like an arch, but it was just like Stanley with an arch. But also has a bigger funnel, but it has a cap, it has a an enclosed cab, but no cab still exists, but a larger tender.
That is small. That is a very small tender.
Yeah, smaller tender, but it also has a singles, but they're all just singles because
It's a single
not
driver.
standards, but broad gauge. It was just larger. I mean, look into some other Great Western broad gauge locomotives. So yes, even so, these, well, how do they do? Well, they pull express passengers. Yes, and this is the drawings right here.
Load of the aisles.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where the hell is it? There's another engine called Lord of the Isles. Where the hell is it?
Well, I think it's saying Swindon Museum, I think. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but like there's another one. Hold on. It's like an LNER engine.
Queen class.
Aha! That it's a Peppercorn K1 that had that name at one point. Number 62005.
You mean? Oh yeah, hey, a K1, a Peppercorn K1. Well, we're gonna talk about that engines later. But anyway, these engines are built between another Iron Dukes are built from 1847 and 1855.
Designed by Daniel Gooch.
Named Great Western. Yes, all have names: Iron Duke, then Great Western, Great Britain, Emperor, Lightning, Pasha, Sultan, Courier, Dragon, and many others. And also they call some Amazon were named after Amazons of amicable tribes. And what do they build? Yep, Swindon. They're all built from Swindon Works.
As well as
Rothwell and Company.
Yeah, Rothwell and Company. Yeah, that's the one where 7 were built. and a total of
A total of 30 of these engines.
yeah, 29.
29, yes, 29 of these engines between 1847 and 1855, built by Daniel Gooch. So, the main job is to pull an express passenger locomotives, but they're express passengers. So they had to go and always point from Paddington to Bristol. Yes, Paddington to Bristol
Bristol?
line. Yes, London Paddington, all the way to Bristol Temple Meads.
Wow.
Yes, all these mightiest engines are heavier than all these other broad gauge locomotives. So yes, but wasn't until in the mid 1850s, or it wasn't until in the early mid 1850s that the class will be built. Wait a sec. I thought JJ.
Hi, JJ.
I was saying that the broad gauge. As I was saying, the I've been building these engines right here. It's called a Rover class.
Oh yeah, the Rover class. I've heard of those. Oh, I'd say they look more nice. They look more nice like that.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Alex at?
Yes, because they rebuilt it into an arch and later become into a circle.
Serious Hello, Joel, like your next inning, call get him over now, boy.
Yeah. But yeah. So they can also continue it into the still painted in green into a GWR green, the pre-nationalization, I think, because these engines have been poured here on the seaside trip. Is it here?
Engines have been doing the sea trip since 69 420 BC.
We're going to the seaside. We're going to the seaside. Oh, duh.
Yes.
I'm gonna piss in the water.
Yes, because
that's disgusting. But okay.
These the Great Western engines are bigger, but they're just some of these names of these ones because there are some myths and anyway. But anyway, another and because these broad gauge locomotives can handle anything. But
look at this.
But what's a plane? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously,
what
a plane.
The hell?
Well,
one of my favorites. One of my favorite British steam engines now is a German vessel.
And sadly, because the Great Western Iron Dukes is about to be replaced, but not kind of engines, but different kind of engines.
By these nuts.
And in 1890s, the broad gauge is about to be transformed into a standard gauge, which means the Rover class, formerly Iron Dukes, are officially gonna be withdrawn one by one. While the last one is
I love the sad music in the background.
And this is no copyright. Stop spoiling me.
How am I spoiling? Never mind.
Anyway, this is Taunton number. This is Dragon following the final locomotive broad gauge line from London to Penzance train. And in 1892, the engines are being withdrawn from service and later scrapped. Sometimes later. No more Iron Dukes for this day.
Plane. That's a seaplane, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice.
It's the Air Tractor AT802F Fire Boss.
I've seen a Concorde before.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
As I was saying, no Iron Dukes still exist to this day. But
hey, you sticky! I deserve to do my business story now.
Hey,
the big stinky, which is the last train in existence.
I was saying, they made a replica built of the Iron Duke. Look.
Called the Big Stinky.
This is Iron Duke, a replica built. You can see here, but
the Iron Stinky.
Don't say Iron Stinky. Iron Duke.
Iron Stinky.
Iron
Duke.
Stinky. Iron Stinky.
Saying that.
Why?
Iron.
Anyways,
Why?
wait. But this engine
Oh, wait, there's more.
this replica build was being built into a this engine was being built into a replica form, and the result, the Iron Dukes are being built. No, one Iron Duke has been built here. It still exists in the Descartes Railway Center. So yes.
Is it Iron Stinky?
No. No.
Look in the chat. P, look in the private chat.
Yeah.
Call. Look.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it Iron Stinky?
Stinky?
It must be Iron Stinky.
It has to be. Where the fuck is Iron Stinky? Cause I don't fucking know.
Give us our Iron Stinky back.
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Petey, give us Iron Stinky. Iron Stinky.
Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna show you this one because it is a real footage. Sorry.
No way, it's the Iron Stinky.
Yay, Iron Stinky. It is the Iron Stinky.
This is Iron Duke.
It's the Iron Stinky, and I just saw some dude's face in the background. It was probably
That was Pete.
it was probably the suicide one from Halo 3.
No! Don't say that! JJ. Not you, Colin.
What?
So
What the fuck?
it's not my face reveal. Just stop saying that.
Saying what?
What
Iron
the fuck?
Stinky?
No, nothing. I just talking myself. Wait. I think there's some real Iron Dukes still here in Descartes Railway Center. Seriously, this is a good dead car. Look at this. Look. Give me a sec.
Easter special. It's not Easter anymore.
Okay. Serious.
I am confused.
Guys, wait, hold on. Is that Iron Stinky again?
Iron Stinky.
Guys, the guy behind the video is actually a suicide grunt from Halo 3.
What? What? A what?
A what?
A suicide grunt from Halo 3.
What? Yeah. So yeah. It was being withdrawn from my home, but it was still here at the National Railway Museum in York on static display.
I've been to Yorkshire, but not York.
Yorkshire. Really. But anyway.
Oh. So
Wait, hold on. What about Iron Dick? You know,
what? Iron.
the Iron Dick. You know, the Iron Penis.
Don't say that. I mean, it's a. You know, don't say that.
Back off, P.
say
It's
that
just a
word.
joke.
It's
Just
offensive.
a joke.
It's offensive.
Iron Penis.
Offensive! It's a joke!
Mate, it's a joke. Why are you getting mad over
It's a joke!
Anyway, that's it for the Iron Dukes class. For next week,
Iron Penis.
some of these Caledonian tank engines.
Caledonian Penis.
Don't say that, JJ! It's disgusting, that word. It's offending.
How's that
So,
offensive?
yes.
It's not
So,
fucking offensive.
anyways, we're going to talk about the Caledonian tank engines. So,
Okay,
that's it. So,
anyway.
thanks so much, anyone. Be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. So, we'll see you next week.